What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna be giving you a review on One Up on Wall Street. If you haven't watched the vlog, I've just finished this book literally today, and if I had to give my review, I would say that this is probably one of the best investment books I've read. It's helped me to understand business more, like always taking on that, I guess you could say, analytical approach towards business, and always focusing on the fundamentals of the business before even trying to get into it. So that's probably been one of the best reasons for liking this book and recommending it so much. The main purpose of this book is to help, I guess you could say, the average retail investor to pretty much be better at investing and figure out how to be able to identify great companies and how to identify bad companies. I'll try not to spoil the book as much as I can. Peter Lynch, he talks about the different categories of companies there are in the stock market. He also discusses how your approach should be towards investing in the stock market, and pretty much he speaks on how it's important to focus on fundamentals. He stresses fundamentals a lot. He does also talk about his own experiences with investing, like the goods and the bads. Also influences from not him being influenced, but actually there was one rare case where he was influenced, but he does speak about how you shouldn't try to be influenced by particularly outside noise, unless the news is coming from directly the company. You shouldn't really be listening to what other people have to say about the company. I guess as you start to approach near towards the end of the book, that's when he starts to not break down, but kind of summarize investing in general. He starts to get into some other subcategories of investing in the stock market. But yeah, I think in general the book is very insightful. I think for someone who's just starting out, this is probably one of the best books to read. It's my second time to read this book, and it's funny. I feel like I think with it, just like any other book, the more you read it, the more you understand it. So I would definitely be excited to read this again. And yeah, I think maybe because I don't want to spoil the book, that's why it's hard for me to give a proper review. But again, this is my first ever book review, so the next one will be better. One thing I can say that Peter Lynch talks about in the book is how the moment Wall Street or institutional investors get involved in purchasing the company that you currently own, that's when you should start to get out, right? Because either the company's share price will rest where it is, or it will just decline. If I'm not mistaken, that's what he mentioned. If you haven't read this book, then please go ahead and read it. This will give you, for sure, your wealth will increase, boom. As long as you listen and follow the advice that he gives. And if you actually put the time and put the effort in to want to become better or make great decisions or great calls in your wealth building career, in your investing career. Now I'm moving on to reading this Trading in the Zone. So this will be the next book I read, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. This was recommended, I suppose. I don't remember by who, but I know quite a few traders have spoken about Trading in the Zone. I'm gonna be reading this, hopefully get this done by the end of my 2-week vacation. And yeah, we'll give another review, hopefully a better one. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.